Now let's look at some signs unique to labor trafficking or forced labor. The worker owes a large debt, especially to the employer, and is unable to pay it off. The worker is unpaid or not appropriately compensated for hours worked, or must turn over earnings to the boss. The employer deducts money from the paychecks other than for taxes, for a finder's fee perhaps, for finding the labor or the job, or for a cost of the visa or cost of smuggling them into the U.S., or for tour rental, or even for rent. These are ways labor traffickers manipulate it so they get virtually free labor. Another sign is unnecessarily high security measures in the work or living locations. This is a photo from an especially egregious forced labor case at a Thai garment factory. This historic case is based out of El Monte, California. Note that the barbed wire is placed to keep people in, not to keep others out. So unless you're at the penitentiary or at a zoo, if you see this, please give us a call. There's something weird going on. It might be an indicator if the workers are living or sleeping at the place of work. This is a common tactic to isolate and control the workers. This is a room in the garment factory where the workers would sleep between long shifts. It's another sign if the person is a foreign national. We mentioned earlier that foreign nationals are often victims of forced labor. This is especially concerning if they are not in possession of their own ID documents, like a passport, or if they are here on a temporary worker's visa. They are especially vulnerable to forced labor. This is the last trafficking sign I'll mention here. Unable to quit a job and leave. If someone can freely walk away without threats of retaliation, and if the employer has not put the worker in a worse position than he would otherwise have been without the employment, it's not forced labor. So try to ascertain, for example, if a worker could quit without retaliation and get a slightly better paying job doing the same thing for someone else. If he can't, something's wrong.